Hello everyone. Today I will explain a new chapter for class 6 students. Today's topic is the representation of the earth. So let's start. See, the earth can be represented in various forms like globes, maps, pictures and sketches. So in this chapter we will learn about these things in detail. So let's start with globe. Now, it is a three-dimensional model of the Earth that depicts its spherical shape. It is the best representation of the Earth. Now, let's learn its advantages. So, it gives the most accurate shape of the Earth, and it is very easy to see and understand the imaginary lines of latitude and longitude on the globe. Next, the disadvantages. So it is bulky and difficult to carry. A globe cannot be made for a small area. Landforms and small towns cannot be shown on a globe. Next, we will discuss about map. So map is a graphical or visual representation of the Earth's surface according to scale. Advantages: it provides more information than a globe. It gives accurate information even for small areas, and it can be easily carried by one. These are all the advantages. Next, we will learn the disadvantage. A curved surface of the earth cannot be represented accurately on a flat surface by map. Now let's learn the types of map. There are two types, large scale and small scale. So it shows large scale shows small areas with detailed information, but small scale shows large area but it gives less information. Now let's learn the physical map. So there are other four types of map generally we use. First is physical map. So these maps contain detailed information about physical features such as mountains, plateaus, plains, peaks, lakes, etc. In this diagram I have shown the African physical map. Okay, now next we will learn the political map. So political maps contain information about states, its capitals, state boundaries, international boundaries, important cities, etc. In this map, I have drawn all the states of India, its capital cities, state boundaries as well as international boundaries. Now next we will learn the thematic map. The thematic maps shows a particular theme connected with a specific geographical physical features such as climate, vegetation, minerals, crop distribution, etc. In this map, see, it is showing the natural vegetation types of India by using sign and symbol. Okay. Next, the fourth type of map is topographical map. It is a type of map that characterized by large scale, detail and quantitative representation of relief, usually using contour lines. Remember, topographical map also shows socio-economic features of an area. Now, let's learn the essential features of a map. So, map generally contains 4 or 5 parts. One is title, then cardinal direction, scale, then index, or we can say legend, and conventional sign, symbol and color. So let's start with title. The title of a map indicates the area and the information that is shown on a map. Example, political map means it shows all the states and its capitals. Next, cardinal direction. The four main cardinal direction in a map is north, south, east and west. The four intercardinal directions are formed by the angle of dissecting cardinal directions. These are four. What are these? See, in the diagram I have written northeast, southeast, northwest and southwest. So these are all cardinal direction.